Good morning, dear students. I am Vinay Srivastav, and today in this online class, I will just tell you about the chapter 6, part 1, that is health and hygiene, and it is for class 6 biology. So, first of all, health. What is the meaning of health? The health means that a person should be mentally, physically, and socially fit. It should be physically fit, mentally fit, and socially fit. What it mean? It mean there should not be any problem in his body. There should not be any mental stress with his mind, and his social activities and social surroundings should be good, and he should be aware about it. And regarding WHO, it means World Health Organization. The health mean the health is defined as the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Now, when we are just going for a healthy human being, he must some symptoms, some characters like a healthy and clear skin, smooth skin. He should have a good appetite. It means a good digestive system. All the organs should coordinate in a well manner. It means his mental status should be very well, and his brain should coordinate all the organs in a proper manner. He should have a normal weight. He should not be very fatty or very thin. He should have fresh breath. It means the lungs should be very proper, and if he is feeling some suffocation or some breathing problem, then he is unfit. So these are the factors, these are the characters by which you can define a person healthy. But sometimes the person is not feeling good. It can be physically or mentally. It means sometimes you are just having headaches, sometimes you are just having fever, and sometimes you are just having cough and cold. Similarly, there are some other symptoms. Those can just appear with you. These conditions can be just defined as diseased condition. So when we are just going for a disease condition, then it means the condition when an individual does not feel comfortable physically or mentally. The physically means it can be headache, stomach, and some other symptoms. Mentally means there should not be any mental stress. Now, the next condition, when we are just going for the disease can be just carried by some microorganisms like virus, bacteria, fungi, and helminthes. It means worms and protozoans. These microorganisms carries the disease from one person to another person. They can carry the disease from organisms to persons also. And disease can be carried by these microorganisms through air, water, and the food that we eat. Many times the disease can be transferred by the direct contact also. Now, when we are just going for the disease, as for the transmission, the disease can be of two types. First, the communicable disease, and the second, non-communicable disease. The disease, those can be transmitted are known as communicable disease. So first of all, communicable disease, the disease which is spread from one diseased or infected person to a healthy person are known as communicable disease. You can just have the example of chickenpox, you can have the example of AIDS, typhoid, measles. So these are the disease, those are communicated from one infected person to a healthy person. So when we are just going for a communicable disease, these disease can be transferred by some microorganisms. But when we are just going for these microorganisms can be carried by the affected food, water, and air while breathing. The affected person just release the microorganisms. You can just feel the cough and cold. You can just feel the problem while breathing. And similarly, when we are just an infected person is going to breathe, the microorganisms, those are released in air, can be breathed in by a healthy person, and a healthy person can become diseased. Similarly, sometimes some disease can be transferred by direct contact, like the chickenpox. Now, when we are just going for the disease, communicable disease, the disease are transferred by some microorganisms. On those microorganisms, the disease, those are transferred, can be classified in various forms. First, the viral disease. The diseases, those are transferred by virus. You can just have the example of chickenpox. You can have the example of AIDS also. And the second one is the bacteria. So the bacteria are just transferring the disease. Those are called a bacterial disease. It can be cholera, whooping cough, and the third one is the helminthes diseases. The diseases, those are carried by the worms, like the ascaris and tapeworms. Those are generally related with our abdomen. It means stomach. So the next part is the disease. Those are just conducted by the protozoans. Protozoans, like the amoeba, just are carrying the disease, like amoebitis. It means the tough dysentery form, and malaria, that is just caused by the biting of mosquito, but it is just affected by protozoans named Plasmodium vivax. Similarly, there are some fungal diseases. Those fungal diseases can be like the itching, it means the ringworm, and the allanthus food. When we are just going for these communicable diseases, similarly we have some diseases, those cannot be transmitted from one to another person. It means the diseases, those cannot be transmitted from a diseased person to a healthy person. Those diseases are known as non-communicable diseases. Mainly these diseases can caused due to deficiency of some minerals and vitamins. It can be genetic also. When we are just going for those minerals, the disease can be also called the deficiency diseases. These deficiency diseases can caused due to the deficiency of vitamin, protein, carbohydrate, and mineral in our body. These diseases have the example like scurvy, night blindness, rickets, marasm, anemia, and many other. So this was the topic, communicable and non-communicable diseases, which was related with your health and hygiene. Thank you.